Hey team, Coach Lila here. I have a new workout for you today. It is different than how we've been doing it the past few weeks of Amp It Up, changing it up yet again. Today we have 1 minute long exercises, okay? But we have breaks in between, so you'll be able to do it. Let's get started with a warm up. So let's go ahead and start with some jumping jacks. As always, we want to get that blood pumping, body moving. You can do step outs, side to side, okay? Or you can jump. Whatever you need to do for your body. All right, we're gonna do a couple more and take it into some side twist jumps, we'll call them. Warming up our sides, keeping our core tight as we twist. Softly bending the knees, landing on the toes. Opening up the chest and back as we twist. Good. Back to those jumping jacks or step outs. You can, of course, modify the side twist jumps as well. I'll show you how to do that when we get to them. So again, you're stepping, jumping, back to the twists. So if you're not jumping, you can step, okay? You can bend. You have a lot of options there, but just get moving. All right, let's take those into some knee pulls. Whew. I'll be honest with you, I am hurting today. Between 2 leg workouts yesterday and spending a bit of time in Sonoma, I'm feeling it. But we're still here, we're doing it, pushing through. Okay, take those into some hip circles, around, opening it up. Definitely need this. And come in, up and around. Good. And 2 more. Let's go ahead and get a good quad stretch in here. Stretching all the way down. Switch. Pushing that knee toward the floor, squeezing those glutes. Good. And open up the chest and back. We are, of course, going to work the whole body today. We, like I said, have 1 minute exercises. So we're going to do 1 exercise for a minute, give you a little break while I explain the next one, and do the next. And we will repeat those 2. Okay? So we are going to start with a squat knee drive or knee thrust, okay? So kind of like if you were going to do a snap kick, okay? But just driving the knee up, you'll go squat, knee drive, squat, knee drive. Okay, from the side, sitting back, knee driving up, keeping that core tight, sitting back, core tight. Okay, 1 minute on the clock. You can roll yourself around, whatever you need to do to get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So of course, if you want to modify by adding weights, you can make it more advanced. You can rack your weights on your shoulders or hold them down. You can make it harder by going deeper into your squat. You always have options. Modifications in the other direction, you can go a little bit less deep. Or if you need to, you can sit in a chair and stand up, okay? That's always an option too. So do what you need to do. And if you can't, if it's not good for your hips to get your knee up, you can just step touch. But try to engage that core. Like I said, we want to work everything. If you're comfortable with it, you can speed it up. We're at the last 10 seconds. If you want to add a kick, yeah. Snapping it out and in, keeping a soft knee. Don't need to hurt them. Just adding a little bit of fun here. And keeping the core tight. Last 2, 1, done. Nice job. So next exercise, we're staying on our feet. We are just doing side crunches standing. Okay, so side crunch, you're really gonna feel it on this side as you're crunching in this way. You might feel it on this side as well, but this is the side that's doing the work. We're gonna do 30 seconds one way and, 30 seconds the other way. Let's get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can put your hand here. If you want to hold a weight in this hand, the side that you're bending on, you are welcome to do that. If you want to add a little extra balance up on your toes, which you can't see because I'm not far enough back, you can go up on your toes if you want. Okay, lots of options for modifications here. Really take your time to crunch, feel it. We've got 2 more on this side. Last one, switch sides. Okay, I put my hand here. I can really feel my obliques working when I do that. And I'm just sliding this arm down to my knee, crunching and pulling up, using my core to pull myself back up and keeping the center of my core tight as I do it. Good job. We just have 2 more on this side. 1, last one. Good job. Okay, next, we're going back to those squats with the knee thrust. So now that you know the exercise is, do what you need to do. Do you need to add some weights? Do you need to go a little faster? Do you need to slow it down? You guys do what you need. We have 1 minute of it. We know what to do, so get yourself ready. Feet are about hip width apart. Get set and go. Weight is in the heels on those squats. We want to sit back like you're sitting in a chair. So again, sitting back. We don't want any of the knee forward part. Sitting back. Trying to keep that chest up as we sit. Really driving that knee in. You should be feeling it in your core as we do that. And again, you can have your hands wherever. You can add weights. You can speed it up. You can go deeper into that squat. Do what you need. We're more than halfway there already. Keep it up. Each time you stand up to drive the knee, make sure you're squeezing those glutes. It's an added little bit of a lift for your tush. Might as well get it in while we're working, right? Super easy to just add that little change. Last 2. And done. Nice. Okay. We're back to those side crunches. I'm going to switch and start this way first before my other side, just to mix it up. When we're tired, your muscles fatigue a little bit quicker. So I'm trying to balance it out. Make sure that I'm not getting too tired for one side and that I'm working my strength evenly here. So let's get ready to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. So we're just sliding. As I said before, great time to hold a weight, okay? But even without a weight, you're sure to feel this all on the side. Now this is a great exercise and a great part of the body to work for strength, especially for swimming, right? We're using our core to twist in swimming. And when we run, when we bike, last one and switch, we need those core muscles really strong, okay? It's a huge area of your body, front and back. You have to make sure it's strong and stable for all of our exercises and all of our sports. It also helps if you're trying to get rid of, get a little toned up in here, I should say, not rid of anything. Good. Let's do 3 more on this side. 1, 2, last 1, 3. Great job. 1 round down already, 3 to go. So our next round, we are going to start with curtsies. So curtsies, we're going to alternate right and left. You're going to step, curtsy back, step, curtsy back. Okay, we're not jumping it today. We're keeping it just to the nice slow curtsies. So keep your body controlled. Try to keep your hips forward and get down into that curtsy the best you can, the most your knees will allow. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. You can choose which side you start on. It doesn't matter since we're alternating. Okay, so keeping that chest up, and crossing behind, really working those outer hips. And from the side, you can see, I'm trying to get that 90 degrees in my knees each time, protecting the knees, working the quads, the glutes, the hamstrings, all the good muscles, right? Good, keep it up. You can add a little bit more with weights, of course. You can also add a little more by driving out of each of those curtsies. Really press, power up. We just have 15 seconds left. And if you need to go less deep, that's fine. This is a curtsy, right? Whatever you need to do, you can flare your skirt, curtsy. With each one. Last one. Nice. We're coming to the ground for the next exercise. I'm gonna pull my camera down a little bit here. So for the next one, we're on the ground. We're gonna do kind of like a bicycle crunch scissor combination. We're gonna have our legs straight. Okay, so start on your back with your legs straight up, or as much as you can. Slight bend if you need, or wherever you need them for your hamstring flexibility. We are gonna cross opposite elbow to knee. So you're gonna drop, so if I drop my right leg, my right arm comes to my left knee, okay? So you cross each time, cross. So it's just like bicycles when we cross, but we're keeping the legs straight and dropping. Now this is great. If this is as far as you can go, that's fine. If your leg can go lower, do it. Do what you need to do for yourself. Let's get on our backs, ready to go. In 3, legs up, 2, 1, go. So cross, opposite knee to elbow. Whichever leg is going down, that's the elbow that's crossing over. Okay? Hopefully those cues make sense enough. Try to keep that lower back flat to the ground. Don't let it arch. And keep those elbows nice and wide. Does not matter if you make contact with the elbow, but you don't want to be pulling on the neck in like this. Okay, none of that. Keep it wide. Try to lift your shoulder off, not your neck up. Speed is not important here. We're keeping it going a whole minute. If you need a break, take a quick break, then come right back. Okay? Again, if you need a slight bend in the knee, that's fine. But keep it up. Keep that lower back down. Keep that core tight, pushing that belly button down through the floor. Last 3 seconds. 2, 1, 0. Nice. Woo. Feel that. Give yourself a quick stretch. And we'll come back up for curtsies. All right. If you want to add a little bit of a challenge here without adding weights, we can stay on one side for 30 seconds and then switch sides. When you stay on the one side, you're fatiguing it more than when you're alternating. So if you're ready for the next level, when you don't have weights or you don't want to add them, this is an option. I will let you know when we're 30 seconds in so that you can switch sides, okay? So 1 minute, either alternating or staying on one side, okay, for 30 seconds. On your marks, get set, go. So if you're staying on one side, again, you're just gonna step out and back, tapping each time, okay, staying on one side, or you're alternating, either one. I'm gonna have to balance it out once we hit that 30 seconds to make sure I do the same on each side. Good, keeping that chest up, really letting those legs bend. If you're doing one side, this is your last one, switch sides. So if you did one side, continue, other side. And if you're alternating, you know we're halfway there or more now. Good, so staying on one side, if you are, to fatigue those legs, make it a little more challenging, or alternate. We're almost there. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice job. Back down for those scissors. Get a sip of water if you need. You guys always know, good to have water with you. And sip it as you need. You don't need to drink too much at once. Don't want to get sick. All right. Whew. We're almost halfway through the whole workout already, you guys. This is great. It's moving quickly. Like I said, when I'm struggling, it's harder too, but I know I'll feel better afterward. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossing over, keeping that back down. I know I'll feel better afterward, and I know that I'm strong enough to get through it. So, even on those days when you're not particularly feeling it, it's all right, you got it, keep going. We're relentless, right? Just like my shirt says, team training, we're relentless. We don't stop, we don't give up. We overcome those challenges. We overcome adversity. Don't let it stop us. Good, just 20 more seconds, you got this. Take a quick break when you need, but come right back as soon as you can. Keep breathing, lower back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo, quick stretch again, nice. All right, we're gonna flip it over. You might need that stretch because the next one's a doozy. So this is a really hard exercise. We have a push-up to a Renegade Row. Now I have a lot of options for you here and a lot of modifications. So let me show you some of them. First, just the exercise is a push-up, and then you're gonna row one arm up. Push up, row the other arm up, okay? So a row comes up, elbow is in, you can see, I'm not winging it out, okay? I'm pulling straight up against my body and coming down. Of course, this is a place where if you wanna add weights, you can add weights for that row. If you need a little more support, knees down, you can still do this exercise, still very challenging, okay? With the knees down, good form on the push-up. If you need your knees closer in to do it, that is fine. Do what you need to do. You also have the option to do one push-up and 2 rows, left, right, and then another push-up, left, right, okay? Whatever you do, try to keep going, try to stay in whatever your plank is, whether it's knees or toes, try to stay in it the whole minute, despite whatever else is happening, okay? Let's get started in 3, get in your plank, 2, 1, go. So push up to a row, push up and row the other way. Or maybe you're doing a push up and rowing 1, 2. It's hard to keep the hips perfectly flat on the rows. Do the best you can, okay? It's natural that you'll twist a little bit, but we don't want to come all the way out of it, okay? Keeping that head neutral, back is flat, nice plank position each time. It's a long minute of push-ups, but we can do it. You're doing great. As always, take a break if you need. Come right back when you're ready. We have time for 2 more. Let's do it. Last one. Woo! Nice job. Oh, that's a hard minute for me. But that's great. Like I said, we get through it. It's okay. Give your wrists a quick little roll because we're going to get back on them. The next exercise is a fire hydrant kickback. So we're going to start, I'll turn this way, turn it around. We're going to start here in a tabletop position. You're going to lift your leg to the side and then kick it straight back. See how my foot is turned sideways? Pull it back and down. Out, back, out, and down. And you want to try to remain as neutral as you can, okay? We don't want any of this. Hip out, shoulders out of whack. Try to keep that whole core and your shoulders stable as you do it, okay? So 30 seconds one side, switch to the other at 30 seconds. Ready? Tabletop position, get set, go. So leg up, push it back slowly, pull it in and down. Really control this, okay? You're gonna feel it in your hip as we're moving the leg up and down. You should also be feeling this in the core. If you're not, make sure to engage it, okay? Feel like you have a really tight pair of jeans you just got out of the dryer. And last one on this side, and you need to zip them up, switch sides. So you have to really pull those that lower belly in, and really keep it tight. This is a very controlled movement, nice and slow. You get out of it what you put into it, okay? So if you're swinging it around, not gonna get much out of it. If you're really pushing slowly and controlling those movements, last one, you're definitely gonna get a lot out of it. All right, whew, nice. Let's give those wrists a break because we're back to the push-ups. Okay, our last set of push-ups, we can do it. You have your knees, you have a break, you have 2 rows if you want. Whatever you need to do, as long as it's your best and you're keeping good form, okay? No injuries, please. Let's get ready, in our plank position, whether it's knees or toes. On your marks, oops, get set, and go. Push up, and row. When you row, really pull back and pull those shoulder blades together. Sometimes I have a specific one I want you to do. Today, it's your choice. Keep that core tight. You got this. It's our last push-up set. So make it your best that you can do at this moment. Maybe next time it'll get better. Maybe next time you'll do more. You get stronger every day. Gotta put in the work though. Last 5 seconds, let's get one more in. Row it and down. Nice job. Whew. Those push-ups are tough, but we did it. And you're holding a plank for a whole minute too. While you do the push-ups and the rows, you're keeping your core engaged that whole time. It's a lot. If your wrists are getting tired, you have options here. You can do fists and keep your hands like this, or if you want to go on your elbows, there's no reason why you can't. Okay, this works the same on your elbows. Just try to keep that back flat. Okay, your choice. Again, just like with the side crunches, I'm going to start on the other leg this time to try to keep it balanced. So let's get ready to go. Tabletop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we go out and back and out and down. You can let it hover here. You can tap it down, whichever. Hovering adds some extra balance for you. Good, nice and controlled. Keeping that core engaged, keeping that back flat, and those hips flat. Last one, and then we're gonna switch sides. Good, switch. Really zip up those tight jeans. Keep that core nice and tight. Push away through the floor with your hands, keeping your back, your shoulders nice and strong here. Last one. And bring it down. Nice. All right, 3 rounds down, 1 to go. So our last one is we are gonna do side plank hip dips. These are no joke, but good thing we get to split it half and half. We're gonna do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. So this one is on our elbows. If this doesn't work for you, you can go on your hand. You know, we just worked the hands a lot, so if you need to take a break, you can always lean on something, like if you have a couch or a chair, you could do it on the chair, okay? I have many plank options for you. So, first level is bottom knee down. and you can still do your hip raises just like this. Second level, bottom leg straight, top leg bent. Gives you a little bit more support. You can even put your hand down to get added support here. Okay, a little bit of scaffolding. Next level, both feet up in the plank. Okay, so 30 seconds one side, we quickly roll, jump to the other side. Okay, we got this. Very least, try to hold the plank position. You have those options, so take any modification you need, but keep doing it, okay? 60 seconds on the clock, 30 on one side, on your marks, get set in your plank, and go. So we go dip, dip, your hand can be up on your hip, on the ground, wherever you need, but we're really pushing up with this hip. This side is working, everything's working. Your feet can be stacked or in front of each other. 10 more seconds on this side, then we switch. It's a doozy, guys, but we got this. 3, 2, 1, switch, other side. Same thing, up and down. Your feet are either flat on the floor or stacked, or take the modifications. Bottom knee down or top foot down. Either one. Doing great. We're down to the last 5 seconds. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, nice job, guys. Okay, last move, and then we do this one more time. But our last move is a tuck up. So we haven't done this before. And again, of course, I have options for you. So a tuck up, this is the mega option. You're gonna sit in a tuck, feet are off the ground, okay? You go all the way out, come all the way in. That's the highest level version, okay? Next level, you don't have to go all the way out. You can go in and out like this, okay? Another option, put your hands behind you, okay? And you can go up and out as much as you can. You can go down all the way. You can go in and out this much, whatever you need to do, but try to keep that back supported, coming in and out of a tuck position. So kind of like a tuck boat to a full boat, if you know yoga. Or if you're a fellow gymnast, you know these very well, or a diver. We did quite a few of these in our day. So let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we go out and in. Speed is not as important as form, as you guys know, but if you want to add some cardio to it and you're comfortable with these, you can speed them up, but we do have a full minute. Just something to keep in mind. Okay, again, this is an option, a really good supportive option. You might feel this in your hip flexors a bit. Okay, so do what you need to do. Take a quick break at the top, not touching, breaking while working my core, and then back into it. Okay, do what you need to do. Take the breaks and modifications, but try to keep going. We are down to 15 seconds. You got it. Keep that core tight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and done. Woo! All right, one more round, guys, or one more set of this. Yeah, one more round. Okay, starting with those side plank hip dips. I'm going to start on the other side, of course. So I'm going to turn this way. We are on our elbow, hand if you want, but I think the elbow's a little bit, gives you more control here, not as much pressure on the shoulder, and give our wrists a break, okay? Ready to go. You have your knee plank option, hip dips. You have the bent leg option or the full plank option. Ready, set, and go. Try to just go up and down, not back and forward here, okay? And guess what? This is a break if you need a break. Just stop moving, stay in the plank. Guys are awesome. We are relentless. It's our last round. We can do it. Keep it up. One more on this side and roll it. Other side, go. Try to get those hips up. You can do it. Keep breathing. Last 10 seconds. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, last move, guys. Tuck ups. We can do it. Get a quick sip of water. Get yourself prepared. Very last exercise. No extra bonus or anything today. Just this and we're done and we can stretch. So again, you have your hands. This is a tuck up. That's fine. You need to go down. That's a little bit harder because your legs are lower. Okay, this is great. If you want to do open and close, but not all full range of motion, or take the full. Let's get it going so we can be done. Ready, set, go. And again, you know what it is now. You know how long this is. So take your time. Breathe and keep that core tight. Keep it up, doing great. We're halfway there, last exercise. You got it. Push through. Be relentless, guys. You got this. 15 seconds. You got it. Keep it going. 3, 2, last one. Woo! Nice job, guys. Let's go ahead and lie it flat back and open everything up. Reach those arms above you and your feet out. Reach in opposite directions as far as you can get. Oh, feels good. And just drop it. Let it go. One more long stretch. Reach for it, reach for it. And let it go. Nice. Okay, bring one leg in, doesn't matter which one, to your chest. And let's go ahead and open it up to the side, so toward the armpit. And roll it over across your body. You can let that hip come up to get a really nice stretch in your back. And tee out your arms and just let it go. Let everything relax into it. Let gravity take over. We sure did work everything. Legs, arms, core, got it all. So we need to stretch it all out. Good. Breathe in. As you breathe out, use your core to bring your leg back. Lift it up. And let's roll that ankle around and get a quick little pull in. Woo. If this is what you got, or a bent knee, that's great. If you can pull it back, great. Just get a quick little hamstring stretch and switch sides. So other knee in. Pull it out toward your armpit. Get those adductors in the backs of your thighs. Feels really good. Bring it over, cross your body, and release your back. Back is part of your core, and we definitely worked it. Every time we're in a plank, we're working it. So our plank and our tabletop for the fire hydrant kicks, those we're all working it. Our side planks, and even our side crunches and tuck-ups are working it too. Breathe in, breathe out, and pull, bring that knee up, straighten it out, roll your ankle, and give it a nice gentle pull in So wherever feels good for you. I'm quite tight today. Like I said, worked my legs a bit yesterday, so need a little extra stretching today. I'll have to do that next. All right, get yourself up however you want. You can roll to one side. You can rock yourself up. Do whatever. And let's get a good shoulder stretch in. So let's go across the body. Remember not to hold the elbow or the wrist, not at a joint, okay? And now I want you to bring it around. So bring it back. You're gonna turn your thumb down, reach it around your back. You can see my fingers wiggling there. I'm gonna use my right hand here to pull my left arm and get a good stretch. And I'm gonna tilt my right ear down to my right shoulder. So now I'm getting it all along here into the traps, into the back of the shoulder, everywhere, even into my arm here. It feels really good. Again, gentle, doesn't need to pull very hard. You don't want to hurt yourself, but feel that nice gentle stretch. Take one more breath here. Let it out. And roll that head up. Now, to undo your arm, pull it back out. See my thumb still down? I'm going to twist it up and set it down. Let's get the other arm across. Those push-ups really worked them, so we want to stretch them out. And hopefully you weren't holding too much tension in your neck, although we are stretching it a little bit just in case right now. Let's bring that right arm out, thumb down, pull it behind you, wiggle those fingers, grab a hold, and if you can pull it some more that's comfortable, then great, do it. If you can reach it at all, great. Drop that left ear to the left shoulder and just let it relax. Sitting up tall, but letting gravity pull a little bit here. Take one more deep breath. Let it out. And roll your head up. All right. Let's get a good shoulder roll here and take some little steps walking out. Stretch those hips a little bit more. We worked them in those curtsies and our squats and everything and our fire hydrants. So let's make sure to give them a good stretch. Come on back up. Switch the cross of your legs to get it a little bit different on each leg. That way I feel it differently when I cross one rather than the other. Pull yourself back up. Deep breath in. Let it out. Excellent job, team. Way to go. You are relentless. Keep up the good work. I'm proud of you. Hope you had fun with it. And hope you repeat it sometime. Go team.